Sean, you've brought Rocco Friel in from Queen's Park Rangers. Pleased to get a deal done.
Yeah, absolutely. Rocco's a boy I know well, so again he'll come in and he's kind of in that role of right full back. He's definitely a kid that can get up and down the pitch. He's a fit boy, so no, I'm delighted to have him on board, and hopefully we can help him in progressing his career as well. So no, it's a good move, a kind of good move for both parties.
And you know Rocco quite well from previous coaching experience?
Yeah, so I had him in the performance school at Holyrood, like a lot of the players. Again, it was a really good programme for the players to come in and get better each day, and Rocco's managed to kick on from that as well. Obviously been at Rangers and then Hearts, and then obviously moving to QPR. He's managed to have a decent enough career now, but now he's wanting to get kind of first team football, and we've obviously said to him, come up here and we'll certainly help him try and get minutes and make sure that he continues to progress in the game.
And he's had a session with the first team at training at Lockhinch. How's he settled in?
Oh, great. Listen, he knows a lot of the boys as well, so, and I know I've said obviously from my point of view that to make sure that we all make him feel welcome, and he's a kind of first one that's come in from the group in the summer. But no, listen, he's absolutely fine. He's slotted in very nicely, and again we'll get him another session tomorrow and get him involved with the group.
That's the good news. The bad news this week was the postponement of the Partick Thistle game next weekend. Does that affect your plans and how you're preparing for the next few weeks?
Listen, slightly, but again, it's not. End of the day, we've got to concentrate on Ayr United on Saturday first. That's another week away. So the big focus for me is make sure that we focus on the Ayr game. We forget about next week. My plan is to probably try and get another fixture for next week. But once we get the Ayr game out of the way, I'll look to maybe even look more a wee bit in terms of preparation and what we do, because it's important that we focus on this game first.
It's a trip down to Somerset Park with good results on the road so far this season. You'll be looking to obviously carry that on. Yeah,
listen, I've said it. Like people will say, it's 2 draws away from home. Is it a good result? Is it a bad result, etc.? But for me, it's been 2 good results. In both games, I actually thought we could have won. But again, it's the old saying, woulda, shoulda, coulda. But again, I keep going back to it. As long as we're doing the right things away from home and we're getting positive results and positive, I think the big thing for me is the group have worked incredibly hard. I do think we need to be better at the top end of the pitch at times, which we had a good chat about today. But again, our focus is to make sure we get down there and try and get 3 points again.
And you spoke at the beginning of this week about the support that we had at Airdrie. Would you like to reiterate just how important that was?
I just think even the Arbroath game, if I get back to that, I know the stand looked a lot fuller from your point of view as well, which I keep going on about it. I want to make sure that we get the fans along, seeing the guys doing the right things, and as I said, the group are working really, really hard to make sure that we get 3 points every week, and their support was great on Saturday. I thought for the kind of first whistle, then obviously we go 1-0 down for a free kick, which I've said already was an unbelievable free kick, but there wasn't much in the game. I thought over the piece we could have had more chances, so you could see that we were obviously in the ascendancy a bit, and to be fair, as I said, when we went 1-0 down, I thought the crowd would get really behind us, and you inspire these young players like Tyrese to go and put one in the top corner. So again, I'll be looking for the same support when we get down to Ayr, and I think it's really important that we've got that connection with the fans, because you can see on the pitch, and obviously for our side of things as a staff as well, we're putting everything into it, so it's the same message.
In terms of preparation then this week, it's been a great session at Lockhinch every day.
Yeah, listen, we've trained well again. We had a day off yesterday, and then we came back in today, and we managed to get good work done. But the big thing for me is make sure, as I said, like the preparation throughout, and even again injuries wise, we've had like a decent bill of health. Again, Grant Savoury done a wee bit more again today. Michael Roof probably just miss out again. He's just got a wee issue just now, but again we're monitoring that. So from my point of view, the preparations have been going well, and you can see Grant even coming back gives everybody a lift, because listen, Grant's our top player, but we just need to make sure that we get him blended in properly. We don't rush him back too quickly, because we don't want him breaking down again. We want to make sure that he's all right, and I mentioned that actually to the group earlier. It's great to see him in the training, but they're all working towards making sure that we get the points that we need on Saturday, and everybody's in that focus.
And bringing back to Rocco, bringing him in gives you another selection headache as well to consider. That's another option for you as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, Rocco's a kind of out and out right back, and that's what I needed, because him and Carlo would kind of fight it out as well in terms of position. That's what I wanted. I said that the most important thing for me is that there's competition for places. I know exactly what Rocco's going to bring, but also from my point of view, I know that Carlo can also play in the middle of the pitch, which I've mentioned already. I knew that I was bringing in a versatile player, but Carlo's, if you think about our defensive unit over the last few weeks, we made mistakes against Arbroath, but you can't blame in terms of the defensive unit. The defensive unit, I think we've had maybe 5 shots on goal or something against our actual keeper, which over 3 games is not bad going. So our unit's there. So again, like any player, you need to try and force yourself into that unit, and then I've got a decision to make for that point of view. But I know that I was bringing in versatility, and you even seen it in the Rafe game with Matthew Shields coming in at left centre back, and he gave me another problem, because then you've got to look at Ewan and look at Charlie and how well they've done the last couple of weeks as well. So competition for places is always key for the squad, and we've just added another, so it's good.
And looking ahead to Ayr, they've had the same records as ourselves so far, 2 points on the road. So it's really two teams looking for a win. So
yeah, absolutely. Listen, they're obviously at home. They'll want to win their home games like any team. I keep saying it, home games are important for you, but we need to upset that dynamic again. We need to go down there and make sure that, again, if you walk away from Somerset getting 3 points, it's a massive task. But also, if you get a point, it's also a good point in the road again. But as I mentioned, we're not exactly going down there to play for a draw. We're going to go down there and try and get 3 points, and I'm sure that their staff as well will be saying that this could be their first win, and again, like us, we're searching for that. So no, I keep mentioning it, the Championship's such a hard league, so you need to earn the right to play football, you need to earn the right to go and get 3 points, and if we continue what we've been doing over the last couple of weeks, obviously bits that we can fix, but if we continue that endeavour and the hard work, then I'm sure that we can go and get 3 points, absolutely.